Support for this podcast comes from St. Alphonsus Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinics, with physicians, physical therapists, and trainers who treat sports and performance-related injuries, with locations across the valley. More information on services and locations at stalphonsus.org/stayactive.
Idaho is a big state, and it covers a lot of territory. Idaho Matters wants to take you to every corner of the Gem State by visiting all 44 counties, and we need your help to do that. Email us your story ideas at idahomatters@boisestate.edu for our new series we're calling Idaho 44. And be sure to join us each weekday at noon and 8 on Idaho Matters and travel the state with us.
From Boise State Public Radio, this is The Connector. It's Idaho's Daily News. Good morning. I'm George Prentice. Well, we'll tell you about that fast-moving fire near the Robie Creek area, and we also have information on a confirmed case of measles in North Idaho. One of the first confirmed cases in the Panhandle District in 3 decades. And then, of course, there's the scorching hot weather. So we've got all of this. It is Wednesday, the 13th of August. And here we go with today's stories. It was a frightening Tuesday afternoon for residents near Robie Creek. Evacuation orders went out to people in the Wilderness Ranch area. That as firefighters moved in to battle a fast-moving wildfire. By late last night, the order was dropped to a level 1, meaning be ready to evacuate. No homes or buildings were burned in the fire, which quickly grew to nearly 80 acres. A sheriff's spokesperson said the fire was sparked when a trailer blew a tire, causing the trailer to catch fire. That on one of the hottest days of the year. Idaho Power crews have been on the scene overnight to work on bringing power back to about 200 homes, and officials said they were confident in the progress made, and fresh firefighting crews arrived on the scene this morning. Now to North Idaho, where an unvaccinated child in Kootenai County has been confirmed to have measles. This coming a week after Coeur d'Alene reported detecting the virus in its wastewater. Julie Lucata has our story.
Panhandle Health District reports the case is the first one confirmed in the county since 1991. Spokesperson Catherine Hoyer says the organization is working to identify how the child was infected with measles and contacting those potentially exposed.
Knowing that we do have pockets of lower levels of vaccination rates within our community, we would expect that there are going to be more cases.
Because the highly contagious disease was eliminated in the U.S. in the year 2000, Hoyer says some physicians have never encountered measles before. She says the district has been monitoring outbreaks in neighboring states and alerting local providers.
It wasn't an if, it was a when we were going to get a measles case here, mostly because measles is such a highly contagious disease. And if you are unvaccinated, it's a 90% chance that you will contract the virus if you have come into contact with it.
In early August, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported more than 1,300 cases of measles across the country, the highest count in 33 years. 13% of those confirmed cases have been hospitalized, most of them children. Julie Lucata, Boise State Public Radio News.
Symptoms typically appear 7 to 14 days after an exposure, including a high fever, cough, a runny nose, red watery eyes, and a rash. Les Collin is at the National Weather Service office here in Boise. Les, good morning.
Good morning, George.
Well, it was a scorcher yesterday, indeed, as you cautioned us. By the way, how hot did it get here in Boise?
The high temp here in Boise was 102, not quite a record. The record was 105 degrees. That was set in 1898.
Okay, good to know. And by the way, what was the record, or what is the record for today?
The record for today is 106. We won't get there.
Okay, so tell us about what we can expect for the forecast.
It's going to be hot, but not that hot. Looks like about 99 will be the high today, and we'll cool back down closer to 90 on Thursday as a weak trough comes in from the Pacific Ocean.
Any chance of precipitation with that trough?
Doesn't look like it, not in our area.
Good to know. And the weekend, what does the weekend look like?
It's going to cool down basically through Friday, then inch upward a little bit to slightly above normal next, looks like Monday and Tuesday. And we do have some showers and thunderstorms that will hit north of us, actually probably McCall area and in that area over the weekend, but not here.
Okay, well, we had a number of firefighters on the scene in the Robie Creek area yesterday. As a matter of fact, they're on the front lines again this morning, and we wish them all the well as they beat the heat as well, and we're certainly looking forward to cooler temperatures, and any precipitation helps that firefighting effort as well. So, Les Collin, you and your colleagues are on the job 24/7 for them, for us, for that. Thank you, and thanks for giving me some time this morning.
Thanks, George. We appreciate it.
Well, it is back-to-school week across much of the region. Boise Public Schools swinging their doors open yesterday. Today is the first day of school in the West Ada School District. And then there's the fair, the Western Idaho State Fair, kicking off this Friday, but starting earlier this week, Monday, contenders dropped off homemade quilts, canned goods, pottery, paintings, all in hopes of winning a blue ribbon. And kids from across the Treasure Valley are stepping up to compete after months of preparation. Jamie Geary went behind the scenes to hear from some of the hopeful contestants.
In the back of the Expo Idaho building, kids are waiting to be interviewed by judges about their 4-H project. Adult volunteers sit across from them, asking what parts of their project went well and what didn't go so well. Some are entering rabbits and hens, even heifer cows they've raised from birth. But 4-H isn't just about farm animals. 9-year-old Summer Hurdle tracked her project in a binder full of labeled spreadsheets.
And since I'm doing gardening and sewing, I have gardening and sewing in my record book, and there are judges who judge how you do.
4-H started in the early 1900s Midwest as an after-school program for rural kids to learn about agriculture innovations. Now more than 6 million kids are registered nationwide. The 4-H Fair program takes months to finish. On Friday, the kids present the results of their work to judges. They'll also rate each other's projects in a process called showmanship voting. Jamie Geary, Boise State Public Radio News.
And that is today's episode of The Connector. I'm George Prentice. We will see you back here on Thursday to stay in touch with the news between now and then. Check out BoiseStatePublicRadio.org or download the free Boise State Public Radio app. And thanks for listening.